Okay, Yabsab vs. Khala on the map Beehive by Freakling. Best of 5 cash prize show match. Yabsab is a 2600 MMR Zerg. Khala, I believe, is around 2400, 2500.
I think
And
this was played earlier today.
they have played a few show matches that we haven't shown yet. They have never played on this map before. It's an island map by ASL ladder map maker Freakling. Workers can scout on this map from different directions. It's designed like a beehive.
It's like honeycomb hexagons everywhere.
Exactly, and the mineral patches allow workers to travel through those combs. And you could mine out those minerals to deny your opponent from the ability to scout you. Let's see what these amateur pros can do on this map. It's balanced in a PvC.
I suspect we're going to see like cannon rushes, because Zerg's going to have to try and take expansions that he can't get things to.
I'm worried about Khala getting shut out because of just what we saw in a previous show match on Blindside.
I have returned, fear not.
You're seeing both of them just going workers because it's a macro map. You wouldn't want to do a rush on a map where you can't actually get to their base.
There's a 4-player map. There is a backdoor expansion. Both of them did analyze the map before this show match and had questions about it.
Okay, yeah, they're both just going straight for the quick expansion. Makes sense. I like Khala not scouting because it's, as a protest here, you can assume that your opponent's going for 12 hat at the back natural because there's nothing else they would do. So you don't really need to do the early scout. You can send it in later, and you're going for quick Corsair anyway. I think Paul at this timing is correct. On this map, obviously, he could go free hat before Paul, and it would be fine. There'd be no threat of getting rushed. But the spawning pool gives him access to a quicker lair, and the quicker lair is what he wants.
When I think of island maps from a long time ago, Quick Gas was one build that I don't think has any life anymore.
Bring back Sparkle.
Am I wrong? You would get Quick Gas, right? Before any other building.
On like Estrella you would, because it didn't have a gas at the natural. I think it was Estrella, right? It's
we need a map with neutral Nidus worms.
You need very high APM to scout on this map. It's quite demanding because you have to click on the mineral patches. But once it's scouted, I think you can just send your worker.
You can't send worker to Fog of War.
No, you need
no,
to
if once it's been scouted, I think Pato said that you can just send your worker there and it'll travel through. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not.
It doesn't sound accurate to me.
I don't think that's true. No, you need to have vision to drone rail. That's why sometimes Protoss, for example, builds a pylon on the other side of the map, or overlords get hovered somewhere so you can drill there.
Khala can't find his way through. The way through is down to the bottom of bottom right, and then across, and then back up again. He hasn't found it.
It's a labyrinth.
You could scout different directions, which is another complicated aspect of this map.
Oh no, he's gonna mine it out.
It just goes fuck it, I've got a Corsair. This map's too much work.
Oh no. Watch the probe. He's gotta cut the way.
He might have another strategy in mind, my friends.
Now the probe is stuck there. No.
Well, I think he's actually trying to deny scouting of his opponent. But he has an overlord, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, he said.
How effective this is. And there's different directions that you can scout. So he has another entrance here, and I think that's what he's trying to do is deny scouting.
Okay.
This is.
But as a Zerg opponent, you have overlords and flying units, so.
Yeah, this is questionable. And the fact that he hasn't scouted his opponent's main yet is, and he's just going to go scout with the Corsair, but it's. I would personally have sent a scout probe. That
Yeah,
said,
he didn't
I
fight
personally would have had
away
the
with
same thing that happened to
Bo5.
Khala, where you can't work out how to get to their base and you give
Yeah.
up. That's what I would have done. Same situation as Khala.
Zerg is
Next
just
game will
happily
be
expanding
better.
everywhere. What do you
I mean,
guys
why wouldn't
think?
you?
Zerg is going to be OP on this map?
It depends how good Protoss is at Vivasair. If you
I
find
mean,
like a
two
find a-
Stargates there with no ground units is it's hard.
oh, we are going to see Vivasair. Here comes the Robo. So it's
Yeah,
this is old school.
it's cool. But this I've played against this as Zerg. I mean, I'm not good, but it's scary.
Well, like back in like 2008, like there was a few people who were really good at this, and then anybody from that era should know the build, but nobody would have done it in a long time. There's just no reason they would have. Now there's two ways you can do Vivasair. You can do like super committed Vivasair with like triple Robo, Fleet Beacon, D-Web, and there's the less committed version where you transition into ground units. You just use the Viva to augment the ground units. This is looking like it's going to be the second version, I think. I don't think he's going to go triple Robo.
How much HP do these Cerebrates have? Like, are they stacked?
I will tell you when we pass it. I don't think I can click on it now.
Okay. Yeah, no, we can't see them right now.
He can use any of his probes for stacking the Corsairs because they're all stuck.
Do you need splash damage to beat these, to melt these?
Nobody
Cerebrates?
knows. Second Spire building. Now this is
Second
Island
Spire,
map
double
special.
upgrades.
Yeah.
Whew.
And a Queen's Nest. He's going straight for his hive. He goes, no, there's going to be
Nah, this is gonna be for ensnare.
no, he's going for Great Aspire.
Great Aspire.
Yeah, he's not fucking around with trying to fight Corsairs with Mutants and Scourge.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is
Yeah, neither
Devourers
would
or
I.
nothing.
Hell
This is
yeah. This
8 Corsairs and
I
+1.
love Devourers, but just too few units. Little Scourge is gonna get supply block to hell.
Yeah. Which is why he's not interested in playing against 2 Stargate +1 Corsairs. It's just
What is that? 4 Seer? Or more?
there's 5 in that group with double Stargate rallied,
5.
so there's now back up to 7.
Oof. Yeah, if Yabsab gets supply block, he's kind of screwed. He's not gonna get out of the block.
Also, for once, Khala actually has more workers. Most of these games, Khala's been behind in workers by this point.
He needed an
This
island
game-
map.
So,
Apparently.
welcome. This is the reason why Zerg hates island maps.
Yeah. He's going straight for that hive. Okay, you're right. He is getting ensnare and hive. We were both right. It's Queens and it's Devourers.
He's just gonna camp here.
Oh, no, he's not anymore. He's lost too many.
I don't think he has.
He's got 3 Corsairs. The 3 Corsairs is not enough. He's got another 2 coming in, but... Oh, here comes the first shuttle. It's happening.
Okay, there we go.
But we only have the 1 Robo. Is he going to build gateways in the middle is the question. Because if he builds gateways in the middle, he can actually dominate that area. Oh, drones are going down.
Okay, 3 drones. That one
The
dodges.
shuttle's still alive. I don't get it.
4 drones.
Oh, okay, this one's done.
5 drones. And now he comes in with the Seer.
Yeah. 6.
Now he hits the Spire.
Yeah, he's attacking the Spire. Little does he know, there's a spare.
Is he actually gonna get it?
Oh, he
Holy-
got the drones as they came back. Oh, everything is coming up Khala this game. This is as lucky as he could be.
Ooh. Yeah. Great Aspire morphing? Question mark. Is it already morphed? One is building armor. Okay, Mira Scourge. Oh boy. This is just not a fight you want to take a Zerg. This is Oh, Queen can cast and snare. Oh, he did it. Nice. But it doesn't slow attacks. Look how slow these Corsair are. Oh, he's dropping Zealots on the Spire. He's gonna cancel the +1.
Yeah, he's after the upgrades. This is beautifully played by him. And look at the supply difference.
Okay, he cancels the +1 armor. That was that takes so long. That's like the longest upgrade in the game, I swear.
Look at this supply difference, and the fleet beacons coming, and also gateways in the middle.
Okay.
Khala's
this looks
multitasking
like
here.
Khala
though.
victory.
Yeah, Khala's multitasking here is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
If you look at the various different things he's doing, he's managing
Oh,
like
no.
huge drop, huge scarab. Khala's got a Corsair army being managed. He's got like
I don't
3
want to
different
play Zerg
shuttles.
anymore. But actually, I think he cancelled the spare Spire, didn't he? He's not making any air units.
You're right, he did cancel the spare spire.
You could send your workers, I think, in the middle here, maybe.
Oh, and there's another shuttle coming into the main at the same time.
This is GG. Nah, this is over.
Corsairs are back to
Damn.
doing Corsair things. Shuttle's coming to the
Yeah,
third base at 6 o'clock. Here comes another
pick up the
shuttle.
armor upgrade, builds 8 sets of skill.
Oh, he's forced to cancel at the 6 o'clock. He's just going to kill it. And at the same
Brutal.
time, the Corsairs are just killing all the Overlords. There's no mining at night. Yeah, it's
GG.
done.
Wow, nice.
Khala won the
let's
first
just-
game on Beehive.
And he goes, I can play island maps. You just need to have really good multitasking.
Yeah. Island maps. Caterpillar fat from eating drones. Okay, I'm excited for more games on this map. This is cool.
I feel like we're giving Khala a bit of a edge here just by making it an island map. But at the same time,
yeah,
it's a good
still.
game.
So you think
I like
Protoss has
watching
the
island
advantage?
maps. It's just terrible to play as Zerg. It's not fun, but
there's no way that you can counter Reaver and Sayer?
No, you can. It's just
It's
you
hard.
will always get set like 2 Stargate Sair rushed, and it's just a difficult thing to play against.
Yeah, it's 2 Stargates when you don't have ground units to rely on is insanely hard to play against.
And if you do make Hydralists to defend against them, then what happens is they just go to a different base site, and your Hydras can't get there.
Because you know the whole thing with Mutas is that you can bunch them up. That's why they are strong, because you can bunch them up, and then there's the unit called the Corsair, which just gets exponentially stronger with attack upgrades.
Why doesn't that happen in a non-island map? Where
Because they just kill you with Hydralisks.
Yeah, they just kill you with Hydras.
what can a map maker do to balance an island map PvZ, if anything?
You would want to
I
give
think they
these
tried
Zerg.
with Sparkle.
You'd want to
They
give the
gave-
Zerg
they
a quick
gave-
natural. Yeah, because Sparkle they had the
They
ability.
gave Zerg an extra gas on Sparkle.
Well, no, Sparkle, they had the destructible buildings that only Zerg could see. So Zerg will take a quick expansion at the correct site by killing the destructible building using the Overlord for vision. Protoss
Yeah.
and Terran couldn't do that because they couldn't see it. You can also do things with creep colonies where you make it so that Zerg can immediately expand, but Protoss and Terran have to take a delayed expansion. Another thing you can do is second gases on places that aren't expansion sites, because Zerg can just throw down a third hatchery there next to the gas.
So
Right, so
Khala
but-
isn't taking his backdoor expansion for some reason?
Yeah, Khala's going for a quick, going for a Sair rush. However, this is not going to work because there's an Overlord in his base. This is the worst possible spawn site for Khala. Because Zerg will just adapt. He'll see the timing and go, okay, well, I'll make sure that I have a spawn up in time. This is not ideal. The problem is, last game, even though he was cross positions and there was no Overlord in his back base ever, like by the time that an Overlord would have been ready, it was already Corsair time. This game, not so much. He's going for a tech rush, but he's going for a tech rush that his opponent can see.
much is the expected tech rush?
Mapmaker is. Well, Mapmaker is saying that this is different from a normal island map in that you don't have to research
Yeah.
drop.
Well, that is
get an
talking like a
expansion.
normal island map, like Dire Straits from the Blizzard map pool. But like in terms of island maps you've actually seen somebody use, the ones we're describing like Sparkle are the ones that have actually been used in pro games in the last X years.
Yeah, they always had at least a natural.
Nobody ever makes maps that. Okay, it was going for a Reaver Rush or Drop Rush. Interesting, but I do not think it's going to work because the Overlord just is going to come back in and take a look. He's like all Zerg needs to do is be prepared for it, and he's going to be prepared. He's not even going for a quick lair this game. He's going for third hatchery in main. He's just gonna the main and the natural are on the same like island area, so he's just gonna take 2 base and lock it down because he knows his opponent's on 1 base.
Yeah. I mean, if this fails, Protoss has nothing to fall back on.
Well, Protoss can take a quick natural afterwards. He doesn't need to like build cannons or whatever to defend it. But it's you're right that if this fails, Zerg's just going to start making 3 hatchery drones, and Protoss is going to have 1 base.
Yeah, also, if Zerg gets ahead on the air game, Protoss is never getting into the air game. That's...
Okay, Hydroden's coming. It's
This is so funky.
we're
We have
gonna
ground units on an island map.
it's gonna come down to how well he can manually target the Scarabs and how well the Hydras can dodge them. Like there's gonna be 1 Reaver and 2 Zealots against a bunch of Hydras, and I don't know how that's gonna end because it's so micro intensive.
It's like that Brood War campaign mission where they introduced lurkers for the first time. You have to drop them.
Oh, he's doing an elevator quickly.
Okay.
I like this because, okay, so he's going to place his Reaver.
Why is he elevating?
Because that way he can grab the reinforcements more quickly. He's getting them ready, so they're going to be on the other side of the choke. So he can bring them in. Because normally you just bring 2 Zealots on the Reaver. This time he can bring 2 Zealots on the Reaver, and if he gets a second, he can bring in the Dragoon as well. Maybe another Zealot.
3 Hydras? It's not a lot of Hydras.
It's not a lot of Hydras, especially given the elevator.
There's no
But
skirt
if
for
the
shuttle
Hydra are
either.
microed properly, then they could work here.
Okay, Protoss expanding behind us, as he should.
Okay, yeah, there's going to be an extra Zealot and Dragoon coming in. Nice.
Interesting. Oh, and he's gonna lose the Hydra too. Oof.
So the Dragoon is going to actually be quite a lot of extra help here because it will
Yeah.
it will put down some just casual damage from range. Okay, he's got it.
Oh,
He's done
okay.
it.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
are 6 Hydra
Zerg's
building,
dead.
but the drones are going to have to be pulled.
Oh, doesn't connect. Doesn't connect.
No.
It doesn't. Okay.
But it doesn't matter because the drone line, he's already had to pull the drones. There's no income.
He's never killing this Reaver.
Oh, he's killing the eggs. He's got Reaver damage on the eggs.
Yeah, no, he's just never killing the Reaver. I think he built a shuttle at home too, so he has follow up to this.
Oh, look at him on the eggs. He's just like, no, I can just kill these. I've got had the damage hit. Easy.
Yeah, Yabsab's out. Damn.
If he didn't do
Nice.
the elevator, that wouldn't have worked. That extra Zealot and Dragoon is what made that work. So smart.
Okay.
Game 2 goes to Khala. And this best of 5
Wow.
on Beehive. By Freaklings.
You're hearing my co-caster, who is sitting on my lap at the moment.
Not right now. I want a co-caster on my lap.
Shout out to your baby.
Just gurgling away. Okay, cross positions again, and we will have to see whether Khala goes for the 1 base or 2 base style again. That was way more effective than I thought it was going to be there. because Zerg had total information, so I figured that he would just go, okay, well, I'm just going to hold this off with whatever it takes to hold it off. But he tried and he failed. He knew what he was up against, and Khala was just better at it.
I think he built the Hydras too late. He had too little of them. He had like 3 Hydras when the first drop came in.
Well, he figured that there was going to be enough. He had 3 Hydras and then like another 5 building. But it wasn't enough because Khala executed it better. And the idea of enough units, it's quite execution dependent. Okay, we're going to see a quick Nexus, I think.
Yeah, Ox, put the predictions on.
I don't know how to do that. I thought they automatically.
No, Sarando does them for me.
Yeah, and he did them for me as well. I'm sorry, folks.
It's dead.
You can just predict in your mind who's going to win and make up some imaginary points.
But how am I gonna reveal 100 messages in a row then?
But I wouldn't trust you to deduct points from yourself like that.
So this is exactly the same as game 1. Exact same openers from both players and same positions. Question is Khala going to be able to work out how to get a probe into his opponent's base?
I guess there's no rush to get gas for Protoss, huh?
He'll take gas next. Yeah. He's got 2 gases available, so he doesn't need to take it early. Okay, he's found the correct scouting path. So far, so good. I believe. Okay, I no longer believe. Let's go to the back natural.
It's a very weird route. But it'll take you where you want to go.
I mean, that probe's just on a tour.
Okay, he's found the way of to his opponent's base from the bottom right this time. This probe has never gotten this far before. He's doing it. It's happening.
It's going.
None of that mining out crystals from last game.
Almost there?
Oh, we've done it!
Hey, found him! Woo!
He's confirmed it was
do a little
the exact
celebratory
build
dance.
that he expected. Oh, that might be worth stealing the gas here.
Wait, there's no second gas right
Bro is like so thirsty. Some water, please.
Double Stargate again, as we'd expect.
Okay.
And there's the +1 air.
Okay, Spire coming up. First Stargate finishing up about now. So
Now, if
one
you were to
Overlord,
mine the
4
minerals
cubes.
here, I think you could just cannon a person's expansion. Am I mistaken? Because they wouldn't be able to send.
If they
Yes.
had vision from the Overlord, they'd be fine. But yeah, it's
Yeah, you're right. They would have overload.
if they didn't have vision from the Overlord, then yeah, you could just do that.
They would only be
as-
able to send workers, though, right? They wouldn't be
Yes.
able to send.
Yes.
Well,
right?
they'd always only be able to send workers, but normally workers would be enough. Drones can stop a cannon rush quite easily.
3 drones kill a warping cannon.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, if you mine through, then you can just go cannon rush easily. Oh, Zerg's gonna get the probe again. Just showing off. Hey, killing the probe doesn't even do anything. The guy's already scouted your base and he has Corsairs coming. It's just going because I can.
Just gonna show you that I'm better than you. Watch. Can you do this? Good coming. More drones, +1 air armor for Zerg.
I mean, are they like inventing a meta? Because there's really no
Okay,
build to do on an island map.
kind of. He's going Queen's Nest very fast this time again.
Yeah.
Faster than last time, actually.
Yeah, he's just going straight for Greater Spire because last game he tried holding it off with Scourge and it just couldn't be done.
Mm.
Oh, he's going to get a Corsair. Oh no! Oh, is he? So close.
Nope.
There's a cannon. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, 2 queens being made instantly, together with 2 Mutalisks. No hive yet.
Okay, this is
And
an
snare is being
ensnare.
researched.
This is an ensnare timing attack. He's going to go muted timing attack with ensnare. I love it. He goes, okay, the first time you show me the Corsairs, I'm going to ensnare them, I'm going to hit them with Scourge Flank, and I'm just going to kill them all, and then you won't recover. It's
Risky.
yeah, but it's really cool.
I mean, everything is risky on this map for Zerg. Let's be
Like,
real.
if he absolutely decimates the first group of Corsairs, he's got a second group of the second group of Corsairs. Protoss won't recover. Protoss will have to build a shit ton of cannons just to survive against Mutalisk, and then Zerg's on a 4th base. This is a. It's only going to work because of supplies, but if it works, it's going to be amazing. Because if I was Khala and I knew this was happening, I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to move Corsairs in groups of less than 20.
Okay, let's see it.
Christ, is this group big enough? I mean, that is a lot of Corsairs moving around together. But also, ensnare's really good.
I don't think he has enough mutas.
He's got a lot of mutas, and +1 air armor
Does
is
he?
almost finished. +1 air armor is about to be finished.
It's 3 mutas. It's nothing. No, he doesn't have
Yeah.
enough mutas. And now
He's
the
still trying to-
Corsairs are slow, but
Yeah,
Well,
he's still working on discovering the meta here. It's this isn't it.
he just didn't have enough mutas. Also, the Scourge did not hit whatsoever. The +1 Corsair just shut it down, even though he had... I don't know if +1 air armor was done for Zerg quite
Last game, Khala went in with 5 +1 says, and like super early. This game, Kala's like, no. 20 says, that's the number. I feel like maybe
Well-
Khala had a suspicion this was going on. He didn't scout it though, but this is what you do against it. Because if you go in with 5 +1 Corsairs, get ensnared, and then Scourge flank you, you've lost all 5. Good game. Like, you can't move out until you have a bunch more. And by that point, they have a second ensnare, they do it again. This game, Khala just runs around in circles till he has so many Corsairs, it doesn't matter they're ensnared. The damage is still enough to kill Scourge.
Okay, 6 air left. Getting another base up. Phew. +2 armor for Sky is coming, but it's gonna take like 5 minutes.
We do
There's
have
no
an evolving...
Mutalisk.
There is an evolving meta on this map. I'm liking it. It's like Yabsab is trying to find the answer. He's trying to
Yeah.
find the thing that you can do against mass there. But Kala's mixing it up.
GG.
3-0.
3-0.
4-0 one way, 3-0 the other way. Nice.
I don't know.
Need scores? Maybe.
Maybe
That's,
there's a counter build. Which Zerg is
Arden,
gonna
that's
find
always
it?
been Protoss favored.
I really like the one counter build on Sparkle that J-Dong did, I think. It was Nidus.
Could have made some spores. Hydrolus.
I think it was like an ASL.
Outexpand
Quarterfinal?
Protoss. I mean, Khala only had, what, 2 expansions and just a bunch of stairs.
What can counter and Corsair is plus?
Well, I think you need to
plus
extend your
Scourge
lifeline.
Scourge.
Have some sort of defense against stairs so they don't kill all your OVs. Spores, Hydrolus, keep expanding. You
The thing is,
can.
it's really hard to micro scourge.
Yeah, I'm saying you don't get that. You get spores, so you can protect yourself against theirs and keep expanding, and try to take over the map, and then maybe formulate a strategy from there. What we saw is that mutas and scourge and queens, at least in those numbers at that time, doesn't really work.
Oof. Nice
I want to
games.
thank all the casters who dropped